Welcome back, guys. Thought I'd do a new video for like boot fair video. It's a bit late because I didn't really find a lot this weekend. Only a few little bits. Seemed a bit pointless, but I went to the charity shop on Monday. Found a few other bits. So not many things here, but it's enough to make up a video. So let's dive in and see what I found. So I've got some 7s this time. I don't know these, but it's Salsoul, so pick them up. The 7 inches are all 50p's. There's a couple of 50p albums or 12s or whatever it was, and the rest were pounds. So charity shop ones are all £1, but they're all good. So we've got Charo and the Salsoul Orchestra, 1977, on Salsoul, and Coochie Coochie, all US 7s as well, which was a bonus. Don't know what this is like at all, but it was Salsoul, so pick it up. And there was another Salsoul one there, Magic of You by Cameron, with Feeling on the other side, 1980 Salsoul. The condition, they're a bit grubby, so I've got to clean them up, so they may not be worth doing anything with, I don't know, but I'm going to clean them up, see what they're like. Hopefully it'll just be a bit of dust and they'll be fine. This one turns up occasionally. It's not a rarity. Happy Music by the Blackbyrds, produced by Donald Byrd, 1975 on Fantasy label, with Love So Fine on the other side. Again, it's grubby. Just needs. I'm going to give it a good clean, and we'll see what they turn out like. They might well end up going in the bin. I hope not. Or I might just, I'll do something with them. Maybe do some collage or something with them. I don't know. Right, Perception from 1973, the Fatback Band, Nigel Walk. And again, it's just they're grubby. You can see them lines on the camera, but there's no actual marks. So don't know what that is, so we'll play it, we'll see what that's like. And it's got Soul Man on the flip. Sure many of you know them. Another Fatback track, Midnight Freak on Spring. Is that 77? Is that, I don't know if that's the A side or the B side. That's the other side. Mile High on the other side. So without looking at the run out, let's have a look at the run out proofs quickly. See if it tells you. No, can't really tell. I don't want to waste time looking at it on a camera, so I'll have a look. I'll investigate that one. Yeah, so Fatback again. Then you got this Jimmy Castor, E-Man Groovin', with Super Love on the flip, UK 7 inch. 76. Condition of this is alright, a couple of little scuffs, but it's quite good nick. So. And one for the hip hop heads, Black Rock and Ron, bit of sleeve damage there. It's the UK mix, Popular Records, or Supreme Records, there you go. Popular's the US, that's it. And this was 1989. So that's good. Condition of that was really good. Excuse me. There's a little anthem there, Yellow Magic Orchestra, Firecracker. I've got the 12s already, but I wasn't going to leave that behind. Covers are a little bit tatty. I know when I looked at it, the vinyl looked really good, so just a little bit of grubbiness, but pretty crisp. So yeah, classic that is. This one was interesting. I don't know it. Maxine Nightingale Spinning Wheel. I'm guessing, is it a cover version? There was a lot of versions of Spinning Wheel. I don't know who done it first. Was it Blood, Sweat and Tears, I think? Talk to me on the other side. So is that a version of Spinning Wheel? But it's a UK, it's an Acetate 7. At least I assume it is. It doesn't bend and it's cold and it feels like metal. So that was an interesting find, and it's not, there's some hazing on it, but it's not mullered. Hasn't been killed. So I'm going to give that a blast, but that was an interesting find. May or may not have been, I don't know. I'll have to check that out. Do you know that track? Right, and then we have some albums, and there's a couple of 12s in here. So this is, what's this? Acid House Volume 1. Not really my thing. Tracks there. Don't know what the year was on that. Does it say on there? 1988. I pulled it out of the sleeve, and the condition of it is crisp. It's almost immaculate. So some of these old compilations and that are worth picking up. Yeah, track list down on the B side. So BPM Records. Who's that? Thanks to Jack Grizzly Adams. So yeah, that was a decent find, I think. I'd probably end up going and sell that one, but you never know. Bits and Pieces 3. These I only really know. I've got 85, 86 and 87, which I really love. 86 and 87 are really good, and I've since found out through looking on Discogs, I think it was Freddie Fresh, discovered that 86 and 87 were done by, I can't remember the guy's name, but it's part of the member of the Dynamite Mixers, and I think they're the best ones. But I found this for 50p, so I'll pick it up and give it a listen. I was thinking of collecting all of these, but as far as I know, the only ones that really appeal to me are them 85, 86 and 87, 86 and 87 especially. But it's worth a listen. We'll have a listen to see what that's like. And you have the Royal House album, another classic, Todd Terry and whoever else. It's a UK pressing on Champion. This was really nice. I don't know if you like all your housey stuff, but this was like, it was a nice crossover. It was kind of hip-hoppy sort of beats as well. I can't remember I think maybe the Chase, I can't remember now. But some interesting bits on there. The only thing, it hasn't got an inner sleeve, but the condition, a couple of fingerprints, the condition's crisp. So I'm going to get an inner sleeve on that, give it a clean up. That was I think that was a good buy for £1. And you've got Massive Attack, Rising Sun, Other Side, Underdog remix, Darren Emerson, Mad Professor remix of, was it Super Predators? I don't know what that's like at all. Never really followed Massive Attack. I like a few of their tracks, but never really followed them. 1997. The cover's a bit mullered at the top. But the vinyl, actually I've got to play it. It's clear vinyl, so I've got to play the vinyl because I'm not sure if it's good or not. But I can't see anything negative on it, so we're going to give that a play and see if that's any good. Just let down a bit by the cover, that's all. But you wouldn't know to look at the front. You wouldn't know. Right, you've got Ronnie Law's Charity Shop. These are all Charity Shop finds, these last ones. Ronnie Law's Every Generation. Another classic album by him. Can't remember what's the year on that one. 1980. There you go. But I was a bit disappointed because since before doing the video, I just checked it because the condition looked really good to start with. See, like condition there looks, it's VG plus. Clean up, that'd be brilliant. But then I noticed the scratch, and I can feel it. So that's kind of ruined that. I'll see how it plays. It might be usable just for me to play. But I was a little bit gutted about that. I mean, it's not a hard album to find, but things like this you like, and when you get them so cheap, makes them feel even better. Then you've got UK 12-inch, Chic, My Forbidden Lover, and funny enough, I've only recently picked up the US promo of it as well. But, this was in the charity shop. What About Me? I was debating on bargaining them down, saying it's a 12-inch, not an album. You know, so should it be a bit cheaper? But it's a bit stingy, isn't it? So yeah, Martha being a lover. The condition of that is practically mint, as far as I can see. So I was happy with that. And what year is that? It's about 79 that one is. Then you've got Junior G in the A team, the Terminator. It's not, the cover's not fantastic. I mean, it's all right, but when I pulled it out in the charity shop, I think the condition of the vinyl is really good. It's practically spotless. So I don't. It's no, it's not like it's a lot of money. This record, you probably only get a couple of quid for it, but I've already got my own copy. So 1987. But still worth picking up. Would you pick it up? Especially if you had it. I think I've got the green one as well. I think, which is also a remix. And there was a couple of compilation albums which I thought were good because of the condition of the vinyl more than anything else. So you've got Club Tracks Volume 3. It's on the Club label. Sure you recognise the logo there. Is that 84? So you've got Cameo, She's Strange, Omni, Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, The System, Shannon, LJ Reynolds, Mailman, Gap Band and Duke Booty. But the main reason for picking it up was because sometimes you just look at it and the condition is so crisp. It's just worth taking a chance on. So, and I picked up a collection going back a little while now. I bought a collection off someone, and it was all really cheap stuff. It was Kylie Minogue and things like that, but everything looked like it had just come out of the shop. It was all mint, including the sleeves. So I ended up selling everything, or pretty much everything on Discogs. But you don't get loads of money for them. But the thing is, people give you a few quid for the condition. So I knew these were brand new almost. Well, they'd never been played. So hence the reason for picking up things like this. And finally, Dance ID. Do you remember that one? Vague memories of that one. Sheila E., The Winans, Patty Austin, Jocelyn Brown, Morris Day, Shirley Murdoch, Zap, Rochelle, Gwen McRae, Donald D. See, that already is, I might even end up keeping that. It's a nice little compilation, isn't it? The covers, stamped Warner there. Covers kind of VG plus, covers showing a bit of wear. But and that, again, when I pulled the vinyl out, there is not a mark on it. It's absolutely spotless. So, worth taking a gamble. Bit of dust there, that's all. Yeah, the vinyl actually looks brand new. So, there you go. So there you have it. That's all I picked up this time. That was Boot Fair and Charity Shop. Hopefully, next week will be a little bit better. I'll pick up some more bits. I've got a couple of people to talk to as well, who pick up. I've got one guy. He's a house clearance guy as such, but he does a bit of everything. But he rang me up to say he's got some records. Didn't know if I was interested. Doesn't know what they are, so I've got to go and see him. And obviously anything else that pops up. So thanks for watching. I'll keep you posted on new stuff. And in the meantime, I will see you later.